The last time many of you played Roblox is probably a few years ago. For me, it was back in 2016 after creating my final game on the platform with one of my best friends before I switched to Unity to start focusing on making my own games with all the spare time I could muster up. However, I will never forget the impact that Roblox had on me. In the 3rd grade back in 2010, my friend Scott was telling me about this cool website where you could play games made out of Legos and even make your own game for you and your friends to play on, and that website was called Roblox. Nearly instantly, I was hooked. At the time, the biggest game on Roblox only had around 400 players on it, but it was awesome. Being able to play all these different games completely free and do it with my friends was everything. It was all the joy of playing with Legos, but no longer needing to imagine them actually doing things like having battles and the Lego characters communicating to one another, because now I was a Lego-like character in a Lego-like world doing all kinds of things, from flying a jet and attacking other players in base wars to piloting a plane and rescuing people stranded on islands in Row Air Force to running around green fields and killing bosses in Tales of the Range's Cape, and or even being a pirate in A Pirate's Life. Roblox gave me so much joy for absolutely nothing. All I had to do was sign up for free, and that was it. One thing that Roblox did insanely well was giving players a way to connect and form friendships. From being able to follow your friends into the servers on games they're playing and having a blast together to even just chatting and creating groups to hang out in, leading to long-lasting bonds being created in some of the simplest ways. Roblox made it easy to have a good time and socialize while enjoying free user experiences all over the platform. The next thing that cemented my love for Roblox was the catalog. Being able to buy hats and clothes to put on my character to really make him feel like an extension of myself. I could be a ninja or a pirate or a soldier or anything I imagined, so whenever I went into these games like Base Wars or Heli Wars, it felt immersive, even if it was just a simple block game. Having such a high level of self-expression without needing to level up in a game like World of Warcraft, where in order to equip cool looking armor, you have to level up, and not all armor is going to benefit you the same way. But in Roblox, it's all cosmetic. It's all given to you as a way to show other players and people who you are and who you see your character as. Roblox Studio is probably one of the coolest things whenever I was a kid. It's what led me to wanting to be a game developer, learning Lua by opening up scripts from free models and looking at the Roblox wiki. Even still, 10 years later, being able to remember the first thing I coded, which was a button that would change colors and open up and close a door, was the coolest thing ever for me. Having the ability to put my imagination into my own playable experience, not only for me to enjoy, but for others, was the greatest thing to happen to me, and showed me my passion for game development and programming that led me to know what I wanted to be for the rest of my life when I was only just 10 years old. Not only was this big for me on Roblox, but it caused me to look outwards to other ways to make games. Not just on Roblox, but even on Steam, which led me to find Unity back in 2014. After that, started tinkering with other programming languages and making my own prototypes outside of Roblox. In addition, graphic design and other skills like video editing began working for me, causing me to make montages of my skills in games like Dead Zone and Apocalypse Rising, getting me into YouTube when I otherwise would have likely never even considered making my own content. I never did make a super popular game on Roblox, with my biggest game only retaining around 20 to 24 players on at any time for about a week before falling off. But regardless, it helped me in so many different ways that I'm so thankful for. To date, I have likely logged over tens of thousands of hours into various Roblox games, met many different amazing people who I still even talk to today over 8 years later. Had a lot of great times that will likely stick with me forever. My only goal now is to continue game development and release my own commercial projects and make it into my career for the rest of my life. If you're interested, you can check out my latest devlog for my project No Home for Icarus, which will be releasing on Steam in 2021. Thanks for watching. Make sure to give this video a like and comment if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for even more great content.